and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Nick Pivetta. What should we keep an eye on here?
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Here's C.J. Abrams
leading off tonight for Washington, the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
And a pitch. Splits the plate, and this one is off and running. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. And it's even up.
2-2.
Out towards left center. And that will fall. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Lane Thomas. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and fires. Double play ball to second. The throw to second. How about that double play?
Very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. That one finds the zone. Going one.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
2 out, space is empty. Base knock center field. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feel. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now here is Joey Meneses. That to right. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Back here in Boston. And on the hill today, Mackenzie Gore.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the first. Stepping in, Jarren Duran. And a pitch. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And here is Devers. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. One out, base is empty. And a strike to Devers.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Way out front for strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that ball.
Swings and misses. 2 out.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one. Punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Abrams slings to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. On to the second from Fenway Park. No score. Back inside Fenway Park. Here's Eddie Rosario.
Number 8, Eddie.
Pavetta, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2013. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he starts off the second with a double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bounced up the middle. Grissom sends it to first. 1 out in the second.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And there's a foul ball.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball opportunity. We got a great view of the action.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2. It was in this ballpark. You and I were working together in the 2013 Division Series, and you call one. You remember it? Be honest. You remember it?
I do. I sacrificed a bracelet for it. But it was worth it. Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now it's Nick Senzel. Fastball for a strike. My partner doesn't always remember things in the game that have to do with it. Really quickly, who was your first big league hit against? Kevin Appier.
Kevin Appier. See, I wasn't ready for that. That's just wrong, man.
Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. Almost got him.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Fenway, and now Masataka Yoshida. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Gore back to work. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
And that one is lifted in the air. And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Here's Trevor Story now. Now. The shortstop takes the ball. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone group from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Swinging to second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position.
The right fielder.
So digging in, Wilyer Abreu. In the dirt, blocked, but no advance. That's ball 1. Yoshida over at second, 1 down. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Man at second. That one fouled off, 2-2. Second inning here, no score. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. First pitch just misses. Man on second, 2 down. Now one missed.
2-0.
Kicks and deals. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The Red Sox with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Now a fly ball to right center. Thomas sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full, no score. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
The pitch. And he drops it down the 3rd baseline. And that's just foul. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Chases that one out of the zone. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Abrams, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The 1-0. And that one cutting but missing down low. That's in there, and it's 2-1. That one fouled off. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called 3rd strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Thomas in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Two down, nobody on. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Top of the 3rd, no score. That one down the line, and foul ball. 2 outs. And that's down and away. Wind in the pitch.
3 ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Gallo stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. There goes the runner. There's a ball. For the second, great jump.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
In the dirt.
1 ball.
Nice job behind the plate there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Wouldn't chase that time. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And we're back here at Fenway Park as we go to the last of the third. And the batter now, Vaughn Grissom. Gore back to work.
Nope,
Just
have to
missed.
wait.
There's the strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now Connor Wong. A little bit high. And that is ball one. And here it comes. Misses outside. 2-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
2-1.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And he deals. Lifted in the air right center field. On his way over. And makes the grab. And there's two down.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Struck out swinging his first time. Ball one, no strikes. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
2-0. This one popped up. Senzel makes the catch, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for Boston, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. And now up for Washington, Joey Meneses. Here comes a pitch. Clips the corner. That's strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Go ahead run on base. Up now for Washington, Eddie Rosario. And a good eye there.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Behind with that swing, it's strike one. Clips the corner. Gonna count 1-2.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Right-hander kick steals. In the dirt, ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Wouldn't chase that time.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Meneses leads off first with 1 away. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Righty to the plate. That one not close. And the count is 3-1. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're midway in the 4th. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Fenway, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Rafael Devers. As the lefty gets to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. And a pitch. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Tristan Casas will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swing and a pop-up. Squeezes it. 1 away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Masataka.
So up next, Masataka Yoshida. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground, drifts towards it, makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now the shortstop,
Here's Trevor Story. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And that's outside. Now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Two outs. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. His first at bat was a strikeout. Off the plate inside. 1-0. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And there's a ball. Two on, 2 outs. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Tyler O'Neill getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Devers at third. Story over at second. Abreu on at first with 2 down. That one missing inside.
Greg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The count 2-1. Fall off foul. Swung on, belted. A long run for this one. Takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. As 2 runs score on the play.
You don't want to get greedy, but it's easy to imagine all 3 runners coming home to score with this type of contact. Yeah, the automatic double costs them a run, but they're still in a position to keep scoring.
So 2 down. Now at the plate, Vaughn Grissom. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there for strike 1.
He's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And the pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Nationals nothing. Back now at Fenway. We go to the top of the 5th. And now here is Luis Garcia. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And now the count is even.
Well, these Nats finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Nick Senzel digging in for the Nationals. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Robles takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 1-2.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Out towards right center field. Sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. So they've been held scoreless through 5. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Nationals 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. The pitch. There's the strike.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got it. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And stepping in is the speedy Jarren Duran. That's to third. Senzel over to first. And there are 2 outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Devers now 1 for 2. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. The 1 hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he's got a double. In scoring position with 2 away. And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas. Right through there for a strike. One. That's down and in. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jordan Weems preparing to come on if needed. Floro getting loose as well. Devers at second with 2 down. Up the middle. Whips it to Gallo. That is the inning. And the Red Sox lead 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back inside Fenway Park, all set for the top of the 6th. And now it's going to be C.J. Abrams. Pavetta back to work. The
One ball,
shortstop
no
takes the
strike.
ball.
Nope,
Just
outside.
off the outside edge, and it's 2-0. And that one is inside.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And that's ball 4.
Take it, baby.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Next to hit for the Nats, Lane Thomas. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Just missed.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw from the warning track if he has to.
And there's the strike.
1-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
The 2
One ball.
strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1-2 now. Stays alive. And a 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief, because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now it's Joey Gallo. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Pavetta checks over to first, and he's back. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And the righty deals. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Righty delivers. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. Ball 3.
Okay.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Nick Pavetta gives way, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. Righty reliever out of the pen, Greg Weisser.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Joey Meneses.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Weisser throws over. Abrams back on a dive. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Chris Martin, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Winkowski also throwing. And that one clips the corner. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one left for Washington. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Fenway, well, we go bottom 6. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Way outside, 2-1.
They travel really well, and I think Red Sox fans are sprinkled all over the country.
Fouls one off, 2-2. Got him. One gone here. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that one pulled foul.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
One down, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does. Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
That's off the mark. 1-1. And another ball. Red Sox by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. And a ground ball to first. Gallo steps on the bag. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Boston. They're up 2-0. Back here in Boston, here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. The pitch. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And the right-hander deals. That one off the mark. And now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Way high with that one. And now 3-1. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's off the green monster. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz. And fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now on the bump, Brennan Bernardino.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
First and second, no outs. And here is Luis Garcia.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a curve is down and in. So the tying run at second. Wouldn't chase that time. The pitch. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Too low, and it's ball 3. Nick Senzel waiting for a turn at the plate. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here are the top half of inning number 7. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now, Nick Senzel.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. That one missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And now the lefty just missed.
They need a strikeout. Something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The pitch. Hard hit. Could be extra bases. One runs in. Now it rolls down into the corner. The run scores from second. It's 2-2.
He stayed close with the front side, even though he likes to go to the opposite field. If you go inside too many times, he'll make you pay.
Go-ahead run on base. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Now the 0-1. Ball one there.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a curve misses outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And that's a little bit high. And a full count now.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time, and that is a big first out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And the batter now, C.J. Abrams.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And that one fouled off. Garcia, the runner at third. Senzel at second with one away.
One and two.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Huge strikeout there.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
New arm out of the bullpen, number 63.
Just there. Right there.
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. A strikeout and a walk. And that's outside. And that's ball one. Two outs. Fastball for a strike. Not even close there. And a count 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Duran under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Weems.
Now pitching for Washington, number 51, Jordan Weems.
And stepping in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill.
He came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And that's in there at the knees. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Jose Ferrer up and throwing. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. And a pitch. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. With the go-ahead run at first, here at the bottom of the seventh. The 0-2. That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering way upstairs. And here it comes. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Wong up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Inside move to second, and he's back in safely. Man at second. And it is 2-1. Fouled off. He was late.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And another ball. Jarren Duran to bat next. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. That's to third. In plenty of time to first, and they get the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so all-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And there's a ball.
One strike.
Fought off foul. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We look ahead to inning number 8. We are tied 2-2. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Joey Gallo. The wind and the pitch. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Now 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joe Jakes, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Martin, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Joey Meneses. And that one fouled off. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. And fouled off. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He was all over that one. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Making a move at first. Pitch running here. Nasim Nunez. Eddie Rosario digging in for the Nationals.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Pickoff throw. And he's back in easily. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Go to second.
Just a mechanically sound throw right there. Great footwork, good transfer, quick release, all those things that you need to do. You don't have to have the highest velocity, but if you can throw it on the money, you can throw out some fast runners.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Jose Ferrer will take over here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Rafael Devers up to hit.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
And he deals. That one not close. Ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Right side, Garcia tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And here is Tristan Casas. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Follow foul. And another ball.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
At the plate, Masataka Yoshida, 1 for 3. First pitch misses. Two outs. Up and in, and it's 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will. He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And that's off the inside edge. And now it's 3-2. Trevor Story up next. Gallo. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Red Sox go down quietly, and this game is still tied at 2-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. The right-hander back to work. Line drive. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
So digging in, Luis Garcia. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. 1 down, base is empty. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. The line to kick the pitch. Hooks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now a chance for Nick Senzel. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Good eye in that spot.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. In the air to left center. O'Neill getting an angle on it. Makes the catch, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. We are tied 2-2. pitcher on here, Dylan Floro.
Now pitching for Washington, number 44, Dylan Floro.
And now the shortstop, Trevor Story.
The shortstop, Trevor.
And a pitch. In there at the knees for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Kyle Finnegan looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Kicks and fires. Not even close there. And that's ball one. Just missed.
2-1.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time...
The 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Wilyer Abreu hitting on deck circle. And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base to represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
That's a base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
One down. Tyler O'Neill now at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the last half of inning number 9. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. And that one fouled off. Look out, almost got him upstairs. Two and two. Garcia tossed to second. Double play, and we're headed to extra innings.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Joe Jakes. So Dave Martinez going with a pinch hitter here. Stone Garrett.
Well, tough spot when you've been sitting on the bench all the way into extra innings, but...
And a pitch. In the air, left field. O'Neill drifts towards it, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. Pitch misses there. And 1-1.
Strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is outside. Lane Thomas waits on deck. Popped in the air, left field, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Lane Thomas.
And now up for Washington, Lane Thomas. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Hard liner. And that one hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 3-2.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Here's Joey Gallo. Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Fly ball down the line. And they take care of Gallo for the out. And that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kyle Finnegan.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Here's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Wong swings through it for strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. At the belt and fires. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
So they're down to their final out. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Out to short. Throw to first in time. Ball game. And the Nationals Nationals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
The final line score for the ball game tonight: for the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base.